It's good.
We are experimenting with a new playlist tonight, so we'll see how it feels. Like your hair. Comfortable, probably.
Yeah.
Chopped it off. I don't know if I told you this before, but sometimes when I do like cosplay stuff for kids, like the Disney princesses, I have to put my hair up in wigs. And I always think, man, that would be so much easier with less hair.
Yeah.
So much hair. Yeah, especially in the summertime too. It makes you even hotter. And then, like you said, I wear my hair up every day, and I'm like, why don't I just cut it shorter?
Yeah, it made more sense than I just put it in a bun.
Yeah.
I used to wear it up all the time too. I just took the leave.
Yeah.
Like, don't think I'll bring it back.
I'm sure it's a lot more comfortable, a lot less to deal with.
Yeah, I just kind of roll with it. Like, so awesome.
My hair, especially if I'm like, teaching classes, it just flies everywhere. So it's hard to keep it looking neat too. I'm just like, I just embrace the messiness. But,
How many are you expecting?
we are expecting, that's a good question. We're just expecting 3 more. So we have plenty of space.
How often do you teach yoga?
Every day, except Saturdays. Sometimes Saturdays, but I don't have like regular classes on Saturdays. Sometimes I'll do privates, but I don't have like regular group classes Saturday. That's the only day. I also teach kids ballet, so I just got back from teaching kids ballet at this little ballet studio. So this is my first adult class today. But I just like teaching movement. And, our bodies are meant to move, and a lot of people work jobs that don't lend itself to much movement. So just anything I can do to motivate people to move. So we have a few minutes before it's time to start. So if anyone has any requests for me, let me know. I thought we would, we're going to practice the same sequence we did last week. So for those of you who were here last week, things might feel a little bit more like, I don't know, fluid, smoother, depending on how you're feeling. But as far as warming up and cooling down, if anyone has a request, anything you want to integrate, let me know.
Question. You know when you're supposed to like roll from your
Up dog to down dog?
Yeah. I can't roll on my toes.
Both at once?
Yeah.
Yeah, most people actually do one at a time.
Okay.
I've just gotten in the habit, I've gotten in the habit of doing both at once.
Yeah.
Most people do one at a time.
Wow.
So that's,
Can you show me? Like,
Yeah.
What am I doing wrong?
so from here, it's a lot easier just to tuck one and then the
Right.
other. So for me, I don't know. I've just gotten used to doing it. But you don't have to actually roll on your toes. It's really just a matter of untucking them. So you untuck them first, and then you lift up. So it's not like you're rolling as you lift up, right? Yeah.
So your leg is going on the ground.
Well, it doesn't have to. Like, so if you're here in up dog and your knees are floated,
Yeah.
you can untuck your toes first before. I mean, ideally it's like a fluid movement,
Right.
but it doesn't have to be like that. So I tend to do this just because it forces me to use my core more.
Yeah.
But
So
the
what
more
do
you
do to kind of flex your like.
it probably feels weird at first. The more you engage your core, the idea here is when you're flowing from up dog to down dog, you're using your core to do it.
So it shouldn't be that much pressure on your toes.
No. If you're really engaging your core, it just feels almost like a little toe massage. The more you just hug, that's why I always say hug the navel in. So when you hug the navel in, I'm tightening my core. My core is doing all the work. My toes are just kind of secondary. I'm also really pushing firmly into the mat with my upper body. But again, you don't have to do both at once. One, then the other. It's totally fine. That's how most people do it. So, but the focus should be the core there. Yeah.
I'm trying to get it, and I think that's probably it, that I can't do it because I have too much pressure.
Yeah.
It hurts. And
Yeah.
you do it right, and I see that you go.
Yeah, just focus on inhaling to up dog, and then as you exhale, just really tighten the core. And see how it may feel different if you really focus on that.
I'm going to try it.
Hi, David. Hi, Enoch. How are you? It's good to see you all. Hi, Sunny. All right, so it's time to start. Does anyone have a request before we start? It's okay.
Just kidding, yes.
So I thought we'd start in a child's pose today. So if you want to bring your big toes together, wide in the knees, sink the hips on the heels, reach your hands out in front of you, and relax your forehead out. Child's pose is one of my favorite poses to start in because it instantly opens the lower back, the hips, and the shoulders. So just take a moment, relax here. Close the eyes. Bring your awareness to your breath. And notice how your breath feels naturally today. Observing the quality of your inhale and and noticing the quality of your exhale. Notice if your breath feels fast, slow, shallow, deep. Maybe your breath feels smooth or choppy. Just observing your natural breathing pattern, allowing the breath to flow in and flow out of the body. And after checking in with the breath, take a moment, check in with the body, scan from your head to your toes. And just notice how you're feeling physically in this time, in this place, as you scan from your head all the way to your toes. After that body scan, take a moment, turn inward, silently acknowledge and accept how you're feeling mentally and emotionally today. Let go of any notion of how you think you should feel or how you would like to feel. Give yourself permission to accept and honor how you do feel in the mind and in the heart. Notice if your mind is dwelling somewhere in the past or projecting into the future, or is it easy for you to focus all your awareness in this moment? Check in with your emotions. Silently acknowledge and accept any and all emotions you might be processing today. And after checking in with the breath, the body, the mind, the heart, maybe gently press your palms together, maybe bring them up overhead. Take a moment and honor yourself for showing up to this ancient practice to refine the body, mind, and spirit for your sake and for all the lives you impact. And when you're ready, I invite you to join me for 3 deep cleansing breaths. Take a deep inhale, fill up the belly, the ribs, the chest. Pause, hold your breath. Open the mouth, slowly sigh out, releasing all physical tension. Second time, take a deeper inhale. Expand more through the belly, the ribs, the chest. Pause, hold your breath. Open the mouth, slowly sigh out. Think of releasing all emotional tension. Third time, take a deeper inhale. Expand more through the belly, the ribs, the chest. Pause, retain your breath. And as you slowly sigh out this time, think of releasing any mental stress, just letting go of any distracting thoughts. Close the lips, gently constrict the throat as we transition to Ujjayi breath. Take a deep breath in through the nose, and a longer exhale through the nose. Deep breath in through the nose. Slower exhale through the nose. Continue to practice bringing all your attention, all your awareness to deepening your inhales and lengthening your exhales. Before we connect breath to movement tonight, if you'd like to set an intention so you're moving with purpose, with mindfulness, here's a quote for inspiration today by Lisa Boscon. Just because it's hard doesn't mean it's impossible. Your future is not defined by your past. Let go of your fear of failing. Failure is a step to success. Believe in all you can dream, do, and achieve. Maybe set a mantra related to this quote tonight, or any quality you would like to call in to your body and mind. For the next 3 breaths, silently recite any mantra that's meaningful for you tonight, 3 times for the next 3 breaths. Ready? Gently press yourself up to tabletop, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, fingers spread wide. We'll practice some cat-cows. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back and down, lift the head to cow. Exhale, untuck the toes, round the spine, push the mat away, chin to chest, cat pose. Several more. Inhale as you arch. Exhale as you round. Keep flowing just like this, finding your own pace, your own rhythm, releasing tension in the shoulders, the neck, decompressing the spine. Maybe keeping your eyes closed, focusing inward. Inhale as you arch, exhale as you round. Take a few more breaths here. You're welcome to continue just regular cat-cow, or if any other organic movements feel good to you, maybe shoulder circles, head circles, sway the hips. Just kind of find a little freedom in this form. Tuning into the intuition of the body is part of the yoga practice. So just finding what feels good to you. Waking up the body, releasing tension. And as always, everything I guide you through is just guidance. So follow along as best as you can, but it's always important to listen to your body. Take your own modifications if you need to. So we're going to meet back in tabletop, and we're going to practice some thread the needles. So first, take a deep breath in, extend your left leg back, pushing into the ball of the left foot. As you reach your right arm up and overhead, take a big breath in. Exhale, thread the right arm under the left shoulder. Now, to make this a little more active, see if you can float that left leg and keep the left leg floating. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, thread the needle. So it's a lot different with the leg floating. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, thread the needle. One more. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, this time hold your thread the needle. Maybe just breathe in stillness, or if it feels good, draw your left heel to your hip and just circle that left knee around. So we're releasing tension in the hip. Use the left hand on the mat to help with stability here. Then with an inhale, swoop the right arm high. Exhale, back to tabletop. Other side, inhale, right leg back. Swoop the left arm up and overhead. Then exhale, thread the needle. Now you have the option to try floating that right leg, keeping the right leg floating. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, thread the needle. 2 more. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, thread the needle. 1 more. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, this time hold your thread the needle. Maybe just breathe in stillness, or if it feels better, draw the right heel to the hip and just circle the right knee, releasing tension in the hip. And with an inhale, push the right hand into the mat, left arm reaches high. Exhale, back to tabletop. And take a deep breath in, tuck your toes. Exhale, use your core, lift your hips and lower the heels. Downward dog. Making our way to an upside down V. Pushing the fingertips and knuckles down and forward. Pressing the heels down and out towards the earth. Maybe pedaling your feet, swaying your hips, rocking your head. Finding what feels good in this downward dog shape. And enjoy your breath. Great, now we're gonna practice a little malasana. So take a deep breath in, extend your right leg high to the ceiling. Exhale, step your right foot outside the right hand. And for now, just kind of flow forward and back, just shifting your weight forward and back a few times. Then take another deep breath in. Exhale, step your left foot outside the left hand and sink the hips. So if it's accessible, you can keep the hands down if you need to. If it's accessible, bring your palms together. So you're pushing your elbows into your thighs, simultaneously pushing the thighs into the elbows. So you should feel that resistance that you're creating. Yeah. Everyone looks great. Shoulders back and down. Lift through the crown of the head. Take a deep breath in. Long breath out. Now from here, take a deep breath in. Exhale. Just slowly, slowly stand up. Yeah. Inhale. Swoop the hands out and up. Exhale. Slowly sink back down. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale. Slowly stand up. Inhale. Swoop the hands out and up. Exhale, slowly sink back down. One more, deep breath in. Exhale, slowly stand up. Inhale, swoop the hands out and up. Exhale, slowly sink back down. Great, now plant your palms under your shoulders, lift your hips, and step back to downward dog. Take a deep breath in, and a long breath out. Inhale, float the left leg back, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your left foot outside the left hand, lizard lunge. And then just practice shifting your weight forward and back, just kind of rocking forward and back for a couple breaths. Then from here, take a deep inhale. Exhale, bring your right foot outside the right hand, finding yogi squat malasana. Remember, you're pushing your elbows into the thighs, thighs into elbows, shoulders back and down, lifting through the crown. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly stand up. Inhale, swoop the hands out and up. Exhale, sink back down. Just one more like that. Deep breath in. Exhale, rise. Inhale, swoop the hands out and up. Exhale, sink back down. Plant your palms and step back to downward dog. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Now with an inhale, lift the heels. Undulate forward, vertebrae by vertebrae to plank. Hips align with shoulders, shoulders over wrists. Now, if you need to lower your knees in assisted plank, that's always an option. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, use your core, lift your hips and lower your heels. Two more, inhale, rotate to plank. Exhale, hug the navel in as you lift the hips and lower the heels. One more, inhale, undulate forward like a wave, vertebrae by vertebrae. Exhale, hug the navel in as you lift the hips and press the heels deep into the mat. Now with an inhale, look between your thumbs. Exhale, tiptoe your feet towards your hands until you arrive at a forward fold, keeping a micro bend of the knees. And take a deep breath in, press the fingers to the shins, lengthen the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Two more like that. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, and grab the inner arches of the elbows. Just hang heavy like a rag doll. Sway a little side to side, shake your head yes, shake your head no. Just kind of letting it all go here, decompressing the spine. Now with an inhale, bend the knees left. And as you exhale, release the hands, slowly curl up the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Slowly stacking heart over hips, then head over heart, making our way to mountain pose. So we're gonna practice full body awareness. Feet 2 fists apart, spreading the toes wide, rooting through the heels, slightly tucking in the tailbone, hugging the navel in as you exhale. Shoulders back and down, reach down through the fingers, chin in, lift through the crown. Feel this alignment and breathe. We'll practice some variations of Sun Series B. Inhale, bend the knees, sink the hips, reach the hands up, chair pose. So just imagining you're about to sit into a chair, weight should be in the heels more than the toes, knees over ankles, slight tuck of the tailbone, shoulders back and down, but really reach through the fingers. Everyone looks great. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, straighten the legs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, plant your palms, step or float to plank. And for this first one, maybe just lower the knees, then the chest, then the chin. Hips stay raised at first. With an inhale, sink the hips, pull the chest forward and up, maybe just a baby cobra. Exhale, plant the palms, tuck the toes. Option to push up to assisted or regular plank, and lift the hips and lower the heels, downward dog. Inhale, look between the thumbs, bend the knees, step or float, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, mountain. Great. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, plant your palms, step or float plank. Maybe lower to chaturanga this time, shifting your weight forward first. Elbows hug the ribs. Once shoulders line with elbows, inhale, open the chest. Option to try to float the knees here, squeezing the glutes, shoulders back and down, lifting through the crown. Take another deep inhale. Exhale, hug the navel in as you tuck your toes and lift your hips. Downward dog. Inhale, look between the thumbs, step or lightly float, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, mountain. Option 3. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, option 3, maybe float all the way back to chaturanga, landing with the arms at a 90 degree. And then practice extra push-ups if you really want that power today. Then when you're ready, inhale, open the chest, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step or float. Now if you're working on your float, remember to activate the core. Try kicking your heels to your hips as you float, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, mountain. Great. I invite you to join me for 3 more rounds. Choose any of those options. Most importantly, connect breath to movement, cultivating that brain-body connection. All right, when you're ready, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa. Choose your own variation here, just moving with the breath. Inhale, open the chest when you're ready. Exhale, downward dog when you're ready. Inhale, travel to halfway lift, land lightly. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, mountain. 2 more. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa. Choose your own variation here. Inhale, open the chest when you're ready. Exhale, hug the navel in, downward dog. Inhale, travel to halfway lift. Land lightly if you're floating. Nice. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, mountain. Great. One more round. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, choose your vinyasa. Choose your own variation. Inhale, open the chest when you're ready. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, travel to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, mountain. Nice variations, everyone. Take a moment, close the eyes. Notice how you're feeling so far in the practice. Notice what's happening in your body and what's happening in your mind. If you notice your mind wandering, gently bring all your awareness back to your breath, back to your body, back to the intention or affirmation you set for your practice. And now we'll add on. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa, or you're welcome to skip it and go straight to downward dog. We'll all meet in a downward dog. And take a deep breath in. Step your right foot outside the right hand. Left foot outside the left hand. Sink the hips to yogi squat malasana. Now, take a big breath in. Exhale, shift your weight to your right foot. See if you can come up to stand. Left elbow stays glued to the inner left thigh. So we're in a half malasana. Balance challenge. You have to focus your eyes and activate the core. Now from here, take a deep breath in. Exhale, rotate to half moon. So pushing your left leg back behind you. Lower the right fingertips on a block or the floor underneath your shoulders, really extending the left leg back. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower the left fingertips, standing split. So now the hips are square. Then with an inhale, extend the left leg higher. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bend the knees, tap the left knee to the right ankle. 2 more. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, Shiva squat. 1 more. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, Shiva squat. Then gently lower the left shin and the hips, making your way to a seated twist. Plant the right palm, hook the left elbow outside the right thigh, gaze over the right shoulder. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, plant the palms forward, push into your right foot. Exhale, step the left leg back. Lizard lunge. Now from here, we're gonna come down to our forearms. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, come down on your forearms. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, tap the right knee to the left tricep. 2 more. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. 1 more. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Extend the right leg to the left. So you're in a cross-legged forearm plank. Inhale, dip the hips. Exhale, use the core, lift the hips. 2 more. Inhale, drop the hips. Exhale, use the core, lift the hips. 1 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. This time, inhale, lower the hips. Swoop the arms up and overhead. Plant the left palm underneath your left shoulder. Legs are in straddle. Now see if you can lift your hips here. This is optional, really opening the chest. You take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower the hips. Sway the torso around to the right. Option for a push-up. And we'll do 2 more rounds. Inhale, plant the left palm. Lift the hips, open the chest. Exhale, lower. Swoop to the right, push up. Again, inhale, plant the left palm, lift the hips, open the chest. Exhale, lower, swoop to to the right, push up. Now, tuck your left toes, straighten the arms, draw your right knee towards your nose, then lower the right shin. We're gonna do those thread the needles like we did before. Option to float the left leg. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, thread the needle. Left leg back. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, thread the needle. One more. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, hold your thread the needle. Option for knee circles. Just circling the left knee, opening the hip. Then with an inhale, straighten the left leg, right arm reaches high. Exhale, plant the right palm, tuck the left toes. Inhale, right leg back, three-legged plank. Exhale, Malasana at the front of the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, shift your weight to your right foot. See if you can follow your left leg with your left elbow all the way back up to the balance challenge. Steady your gaze, steady your breath. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Exhale slowly with control. Lower your left foot all the way back to mountain pose. Great work. Take a moment, close the eyes. Take inventory. Notice how the breath feels, how the body feels. And notice any thoughts in the mind. Perhaps let go of any thoughts that may be distracting or destructive, such as any thoughts of judgment or inner criticism. Let go of expectation. Regulate your breath. Remember your intention. And now we'll explore that same sequence on the left side. Just do the best you can. Take modifications if you need. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa. Your choice. We'll all meet in a downward dog. Now take a deep breath in, look between your thumbs. Exhale, step or hop this time to yogi squat, Malasana. Nice. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, shift your weight to your left foot. Follow your right leg with your right elbow, really pushing the thigh into the elbow, elbow into the thigh. Steady your gaze, activate the core. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push your right leg back, half moon. Lower the left fingertips underneath the shoulder on a block or the mat, really activating that right leg. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower your right fingertips. So now we're in a standing split, hips are square. Inhale, lift the right leg higher. Exhale, Shiva squat. Bend the knees, tap your right knee to your left ankle. Two more. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, Shiva squat. One more. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, Shiva squat. And then just sink your hips to a twisted seated position. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, twist. So hook the right elbow outside of the left thigh, pushing the left hand into the mat. Gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale as you lift up taller. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, face forward, plant your palms. Keep the left foot planted. Exhale, just step the right leg back, lizard lunge. Take a big breath in. Exhale, come down on your forearms. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Two more. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. One more. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Then extend your left leg to the right. Cross-legged forearm plank. Inhale, dip the hips. Exhale, use the core as you lift the hips. Two more. Inhale, dip the hips. Exhale, use the core, lift the hips. One more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. This time, inhale, lower. Switch swoop the arms up overhead and straddle. Plant the right palm under the shoulder. Option to lift the hips here, opening the chest. Deep breath in. Exhale, slowly lower the hips. Sway the torso to the left. Option for a push-up. 2 more like that. Inhale, plant the right palm, lift the hips. Exhale, lower. Sway to the left, push up. 1 more. Inhale, plant the right palm, lift. Exhale, lower. Sway to the left, push up. Now tuck your right toes, float the hips. Left knee to nose. Gently lower that left knee down. Float the right leg. We're gonna do thread the needle. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, thread the needle. 1 more. Inhale, twist open. Exhale, this time hold your thread the needle. Option to draw the right heel to the hip and circle the right knee. Mobility and strength at the same time. Then with an inhale, left arm reaches high, open the chest. Exhale, lower the left hand and the right foot. Inhale, left leg back, 3-legged plank. Exhale, step forward to yogi squat, malasana. And take a deep breath in. Exhale, shift your weight to your left foot. See if you can follow your right thigh with your right elbow. Steady your gaze, steady your breath. Deep breath in, long breath out. Deep breath in. Exhale slowly, with control if you can. Lower the right foot back, mountain pose. Great work. Take a moment, close the eyes. Take this opportunity to observe how you're feeling physically, mentally, emotionally. Maybe letting go of any thoughts that might not be serving you well in this time, in this place. Bring all your awareness back to your breath, back to your body, back to the intention, mantra you set for your practice. All right, so we're gonna explore that same sequence twice more on both sides. Just focus on connecting your breath to your movement. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa. Or you're welcome to just step to down dog. We'll all meet in a downward dog. Inhale, look between the thumbs. Exhale, step or hop to yogi squat. Hands to heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, shift your weight to your right foot. Draw the left leg with the left elbow all the way up. Deep breath in. Exhale, half moon. Extend the left leg back, right arm down. Activating the core. Focus the eyes. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower the left hand, standing split. Inhale, lift the left leg higher. Exhale, Shiva squat. Left knee to right ankle. 2 more. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, Shiva squat. Lower the left shin, lower the hips. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, seated twist. Gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale as you find more length. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, face forward. Plant the right palm. Step the left leg back. Lizard lunge. Take a big breath in. Exhale, come down on your forearms. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. 2 more. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, knee to elbow. 1 more. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, knee to elbow. Extend your right leg to the left. Cross-legged forearm plank. Inhale, dip the hips. Exhale, use the core, lift the hips. 2 more. Inhale, dip. Exhale, lift. 1 more. Inhale, dip. Exhale, lift. This time, inhale, lower the hips, swoop the arms up and overhead. Plant the left palm under the shoulder. See if you can lift the hips, open the chest. Big breath in. Exhale, lower the hips, sway to the right. Option for a push-up. 2 more. Inhale, plant the left palm, lift up. Exhale, sway to the right. Maybe push up. 1 more. Inhale, plant the left palm, lift up. Exhale, sway to the right. Push up. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, right knee to nose. Then lower the right shin. Float the left leg. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, thread the needle. You can lower your left foot if you need. Inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, hold your thread the needle. Option to draw the left heel to the hip and circle the left knee. Should feel good. And with an inhale, right arm reaches high. Exhale, plant the right palm on the left toes. Inhale, right leg back, 3-legged plank. Exhale, step forward to yogi squat. And take a deep breath in. Exhale, shift your weight to your right foot. Follow the left leg with the left elbow. All the way up, take your time. Activate the core. Push down firmly through your right big toe mouth. Steady your gaze, steady your breath. Deep breath in. Long breath out. 1 more deep inhale. Exhale slowly with control. Lower the left foot back by the right. Mountain pose. Awesome work. I know that was a lot. Take a moment. Close the eyes. Just noticing how you're feeling in the body and in the mind. Let go of any thoughts that may be distracting or destructive. Regulate your breath. Regroup, recenter, reorient, refocus. Be mindful of your intention. We'll explore that same sequence just 1 more time on the left side, and then we'll cool down with some nice deep stretches. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa. Choose your own variation. We'll all meet in a downward dog. Inhale, look between the thumbs. Exhale, step or float to Malasana. Deep breath in. Exhale, shift your weight to your left foot. See if you can follow your right leg with your right elbow all the way up. Deep breath in. Exhale, half moon. Extend the right leg back. Lower the left arm down on a mat or the block. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower the right fingertips down. Standing split. Inhale, lift the right leg higher. Exhale, Shiva squat. Right knee to left ankle. 2 more. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, Shiva squat. Sink the hips. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, seated twist. Gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, find more length. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale, face forward, plant the palms. Exhale, right leg back, lizard lunge. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come down on the forearms. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. 2 more. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. 1 more. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, knee to tricep. Extend the left leg all the way to the right. Cross leg, forearm plank. Inhale, dip the hips. Exhale, use the core to lift the hips. 2 more. Inhale, dip. Exhale, lift. Last one. Inhale, dip. Exhale, lift. This time, inhale, lower the hips. Swoop the right arm underneath the right shoulder. See if you can lift up. Exhale, lower. Sway to the left. Option for a push-up. 2 more. Inhale, plant the right palm, lift up. Exhale, lower. Maybe push up. One more. Inhale, plant the right palm, lift. Exhale, lower, and push up. Inhale, tuck the right toes. Exhale, left knee to nose, then lower the left shin. Right leg back. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, thread the needle. Two more. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, thread the needle. Last one. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, hold the thread the needle. Option to circle the right knee. Then with an inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, plant the left palm, tuck the right toes. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, yogi squat at the front of the mat. Take a big breath in. Exhale, shift your weight to your left foot. Follow the right leg with the right elbow all the way up. The more you push your right elbow into the thigh and the thigh into the elbow, the more stable you'll feel. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. Exhale slowly with control. Back to mountain. Great work, everyone. I know that was a lot. Take a moment. Close the eyes. Notice how you're feeling physically, mentally, emotionally. Perhaps letting go of any thoughts that may not be serving you well. Redirect your focus to your mantra. Regulate your breath. And congratulations, hardest part's over. You're just gonna cool down with some deep stretches. Take a big breath in. Swoop the hands out and overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, if you want a vinyasa, go for it, or you can just step to down dog. And we'll all meet in a down dog. Nice, some of you are still doing vinyasas, love it. Inhale, right leg back, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw the right heel to the hips, circle the right knee. We're going to transition to pigeon, a favorite of many. So bring your right shin behind your wrist, flexing the right foot. Come down on the left knee, untuck the left toes. Now if it's difficult to square your hips, just place a prop underneath your right hip. Inhale, arc back. Exhale, bow forward. Maybe rest your forehead on a block. Maybe stack your palms, rest your forehead there. Stack your fists, rest your forehead there. Putting a little pressure at the center of the forehead can send signals to the nervous system to calm down. The closer your right foot is to your left hip, the less you'll feel. So if you need more, draw the right foot closer to the left wrist. If you need less, draw the right foot closer to the hip. Keep driving the right hip back and make sure the right foot is flexed just to protect the knee. See how much you can soften here and how much you can relax and let go. If you lost that Ujjayi breath, now is a good time to go back. Deepening your inhales, lengthening your exhales, breathing in and out through the nose. Now for those of you who want to progress more in this pose, you can stay right there, that's totally fine. If you want to try king pigeon, plant your palms underneath your shoulders, draw your left heel to your hip, and then take the left hand, grab the back of the left foot. So this is optional if you want to go deeper into the pose today. And then mermaid pose is reaching the right arm to touch the left hand. So go for it if you want to try it. I'm not doing that today, but deep breath in, long breath out. Nice. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, gently let go of your left leg if you have it, gently. Now, all we're going to do is roll onto our left hip. extending the left leg long. Keep the right leg kind of where it is. Yep. Right foot to the inner left thigh, just about. Then from here, inhale, swoop the hands out and up. Exhale, reach your hands towards your left toes. Yep. Think of inhaling as you open more through the chest. Exhale as you lengthen the side body stretch. Great. Now option 1, stay here. Option 2, take the left hand on the right ankle. Some people like to lift up their right knee when they do this. So it's just a way to get a little deeper into stretch. Nice. Take a couple more breaths. Now when you're ready, inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, rotate back to pigeon. So square the hips to the front of the mat. Tuck your left toes, float the left knee, and step back, downward dog. Take a few breaths here. Maybe pedal your feet, sway your hips, rock your head. Other side. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, draw the left heel to the hip. And start by just circling the left knee. And then if it feels good, bring your left shin behind the wrists, flexing that left foot. Come down on the right knee, untuck the right toes, sink the hips. So remember, you want your hips to be as square as possible. Feel free to use a prop underneath the left hip. Inhale, arc back. Exhale, bow forward. And just soften and relax for the next few breaths. Deepening your inhales, lengthening your exhales. Should feel good to soften and let go. You're welcome to stay here if you want to try King Pigeon. Planting your palms under your shoulders, drawing the right heel to the hip, and maybe circle the right arm back. You can take the right hand on the right foot, or even kind of hook the elbow. And then if you want to go mermaid pose, go for it. Nice. Don't force it. Deep breaths in. Long breaths out. Nice variations. Whenever you're ready, if you're in mermaid, slowly with control, lower your right leg back. Plant your palms, and we're just going to roll onto the left hip and lift the right toes. Inhale, lift up tall. And exhale, reach for your right toes. Inhale as you open the chest more. Exhale as you lengthen. Option is stay here or take the right hand on the outer left ankle. You can lift the left knee if that variation feels good. The point is just to stretch the side of the body, open the shoulders. Enjoy a couple more breaths here. Nice variations. Great, when you're ready, inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, we're just gonna rotate back to pigeon at the top of the mat. Then with an inhale, push your hands into the mat, tuck the right toes. Exhale, left foot back to the right, downward dog. With an inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, slowly lower the knees, all the way to tabletop. And maybe tuck the toes, take a deep breath in, and exhale, curl the spine up to kneeling. You can always double up your mat here, add extra padding underneath the knees for more support. Take a big breath in, shoulders to ears. Exhale, shoulders back and down. And just practice a couple more shoulder circles, just releasing tension in the shoulders. Then with an inhale, interlace your fingers behind you. Close your wrists. Exhale, draw your fist towards the left side of your hip. With an inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, roll the chin to the chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Practice a couple more. Just releasing tension in the neck. Now with an inhale, lift the head over the heart, draw your fist back. Exhale, draw your fist towards the right side of the hip. the right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Practice a couple more rounds of neck rolls, just loosening up tension in the neck while we open the shoulder. And take a deep breath in, draw the fists back, lift the head over the heart, and exhale, plant your palms on your lower back. Shoulders back and down, elbows drawn to touch towards each other. Close the eyes. And before we transition to camel pose, a heart opening pose, if you'd like to, take a moment, ask yourself, is there anything specific you would like to open your heart for tonight? Take a deep breath in. Exhale, gently press the hips forward until you feel an opening in the chest. Option to reach for your heels and go deeper. Think of opening your heart to receive perhaps qualities like patience, forgiveness, compassion, love for others, for yourself. A couple more breaths here. Whenever you feel ready, slowly release back to a child's pose, or you can do rock pose. So that just means bringing your palms on either side of your hips, relaxing the forehead on the mat, allowing the upper back to round. Maybe rock the head here, side to side. Just kind of absorbing the energy of that pose. Whenever you're ready, plant the palms forward, press up to the table. Gently swing your feet to one side, hips to the other, and straighten the legs out in front of you. Inhale, lift up tall. Then exhale, reach for the outer edges of your feet. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you deepen. Couple more breaths here. And with an inhale, head over heart, heart over hips. Reach the arms forward. And exhale, slowly curl the spine down. Practice a couple twists. Inhale, right knee to chest. Exhale, take the left hand, gently guide the right knee to the left side of the body for a nice deep supine twist. Reaching the right arm to the right, turn your head to the right. Close the eyes if that feels good, and enjoy your breath. When you're ready, we're just going to switch sides. So extend the right leg long. Take a deep inhale, hug the left knee to the chest. Exhale, take the right hand. Gently guide the left knee to the right side of the body, inviting the knee to the floor, keeping the shoulders flat. Reaching the left arm to the left, gaze to the left, here close the eyes, and enjoy your breath. Whenever you're ready, slowly release this. Take a deep inhale, hug both knees to your chest. Exhale, grab the shins, ankles, or if it's accessible, grab the outer edges of the feet. Stretch the legs, happy baby. So grounding through the tailbone, maybe rock a little here. And then maybe play with straightening a leg or straightening the other. Take the next few breaths to tune into your body. Any stretches, any movements that your body's telling you with ease. Just honor the intuition of your body for the next few breaths. Maybe think of letting go of any heavy energy, inviting a little playfulness, some lightheartedness here. Whenever you feel ready, bring the soles deep breath in through the nose, and a long breath out through the mouth. Allow your breath to grow longer and deeper. Allow your breath to self-soothe and self-heal. Send yourself some gratitude for this practice, for showing up, working hard, maybe trying something new, maybe pushing yourself just out of your comfort zone, prioritizing self-care and growth for your sake and for others. Maybe bring your awareness back to your intention. Just because it's hard doesn't mean it's impossible. Your future is not defined by your past. Let go of your fear of failing. Failure is a step towards success. Believe in all you can dream, do, and achieve. Whenever you feel ready, gently extend the legs long. Allow the toes to rotate outward. Allow the hands to rest on either side of the body. Open the palms, close the eyes. And give yourself permission to fully relax in a well-deserved Shavasana. I'll walk around with a little lavender, offering a light little hands-on assist. If that doesn't appeal to you tonight, no worries. Just place one hand on your belly for a moment so I know to skip you tonight. Thank you. Take a moment here, feel supported and held by the earth beneath you, and allow the body to absorb, integrate, and heal from your practice. wiggle the fingers and toes. Maybe circle the wrists, circle the feet, rock the head. If it feels good, on an inhale, do a full body stretch. And as you exhale, gently roll to one side of your body, keeping your eyes closed and your awareness inward. Take your time as you gently press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Taking a moment to notice the quality of your breath as you gently come to a seat. Notice if your breath feels different from when we started. Notice if your body feels different. Take a moment, observe any subtle shifts in your mood, your mind, or your energy. Maybe reflect on your intention now. I'll do 3 cleansing breaths. The third time, I'll chant Om to seal our practice with the sacred sound of peace. You're welcome to join or listen. Inhale, fill up the belly, the ribs, the chest. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Inhale, fill up all the way. Nice long cleansing exhale, let it go. Inhale for Om. Bring your hands to your heart for kind, clear, and loving actions. Bring your thumbs to your mouth for kind, clear, and loving words. And bring your thumbs to your forehead, your third eye, for kind, clear, and loving thoughts towards others and ourselves. The light in me honors the light in each of you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Great work, everyone. Thank you for moving and breathing with me today. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Otherwise, go in peace. Enjoy your night. Good job.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Stand up. I've been watching the Olympics at 4 a.m. each day. The bouldering Olympics. 4 a.m. Yeah. Oh, the speed one?
Yeah.
I heard about that. I honestly don't really care for the speed one.
It was 4 seconds.
That's insane. What was the previous record for that?
They didn't say it, they just said that it was
I thought you were at 6.06, but maybe that was the women's.
Yeah, the men's 4.575.
That's pretty damn fast. What brings you here, Kristen?
You invited me.
Some good work. Like a month ago.
I couldn't go on Monday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good memories.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's good. I went next.
Does that feel like
When's the last time you did class, like, Halloween? It's Halloween. Wait, oh, you weren't there for the Halloween one? Okay. I think Deanna and Phoebe doing it. I guess you didn't go.
I don't have to do
So
those.
this is your first time in this one?
So,
Oh, okay.
it's one of those things where you train what it's going to fly by, and you train yourself to use your core. You have to really consciously.
Of what, dinner?
Yeah, dinner.
Oh,
But
beginner.
just doing one foot at a time.
Yeah,
It's
this one's
totally
definitely not beginner.
acceptable. Even advanced yoga is still where you're at. I just happen to have a lot of practice.
I want to, but I got to the point where I want
I'm
to.
good.
Yeah.
Just like I got to the point where I was
That's
like, as I do it more,
Yeah.
like I want to get better, but I'm still not there yet. But
It takes practice.
yeah, definitely. Thank you so much.
Good work. Have a good night.
You too.
What I find.
Is it a, what is it? Oh, it's Is that a pen?
Little bit.
Oh, it's a pin. Oh, is it?
Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Let's throw it away.
Why are you here?
Good thing you found it.
I know, right?
Someone had a pin on the ground.
Oh gosh, well, I'm glad nobody stepped on that.
I was asking, I'm gonna need my map.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
Well, I guess of all the places to be, it's good with under your map.
That's right.
Jeez.
Teenagers.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, good work.
Have a good
I
night.
feel like
See
we
you,
have
John.
a good night, John. Bye.
See ya.
I feel like your injury is, you're healing.
But it's not 100%. That's
Yeah.
why I cannot
It's not
hold
100%?
myself, right?
Oh man, that must be insane for you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not 100%, but it's still over, it's better and better each time.
Yeah.
Yay.
So my PT is not done.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah.
That's great.
It takes too long.
Yeah.
See ya.
Have a
See
good
you,
week.
have a good night. Did somebody is that a face paint on your face?
Oh, it's not a paint. It's a
Tattoo?
temporary.
Temporary
Oh, it's a
tattoo.
sticker thing. Yeah, it's for tattoo.
Oh, okay.
It's like a little kitty or something.
Okay.
Yeah, my niece put it on here.
Okay,
I was putting those on my ballet students earlier tonight. They had like I saw that, I was like, it looks like a temporary tattoo.
Yeah. It's
And I was
real
doing-
tattoo.
My ballet students did like an in-studio recital for,
Oh,
so
so
I
fun.
gave them all little temporary tattoos on
Yes.
their arms or whatever.
Yeah. I just bought her
So
some
you
stuff.
didn't do it yourself.
No, she did. She knows how to do it. She did it with like a cotton
Wouldn't it be
ball.
funny if you just have a good night.
Yeah, I just put some case stickers on sometimes just for fun. Nah, not really. Not really. She's really into that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my friend Kristen actually. I've been trying to get her to try her class for a
Oh,
while.
so y'all know each other. Okay, cool.
Yeah, she's like climbing friend.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So you can tell this is very different from like what I did at Gwinnett.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she said that she did her Gwinnett class.
class. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like very, I mean, it was good, it was relaxing.
Yeah.
Very different.
Well,
I've never had a relaxing class. I mean, like,
It was
yeah.
relaxing.
It is at the end, which yeah, at the beginning.
at the end it is, and I mean that's the thing with yoga. There's so many different styles. That's the cool thing about the studio. We have restorative stretch here at the
Yeah.
studio, which is similar to what I did at the wellness center. But
Yeah.
Tuesday nights is always power flow, so it's about strength and flexibility.
I love the strength.
Yeah, this is what makes you good at finding. It's been really good management with all that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sunny.
You're welcome.
You wanna go watch a movie with me and Susanna and Crystal?
I mean, I would, but I'm getting here for the Olympics though. What movie are you watching?
Deadpool, Wolverine, and $6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
I already
gosh.
saw that actually.
If you come back, you have to tell me how that movie is, because it's one of those I was debating on going to see.
Yeah.
I've already seen it. I would say it's good.
Oh, you've seen it already?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh,
Thanks,
that's the touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what's on your face?
Just a new kind of acne kitty shape.
Oh,
Alright, see you later.
Have a good night.
But no, I would recommend it if you liked Deadpool 2, especially.
I never saw Deadpool 2.
Have you seen Deadpool 1?
No.
I think you would miss out. I'm trying to see what it'd be like if you hadn't seen the first two. There's so many callbacks to the first two, actually.
So I think I saw like half Deadpool 1,
Yeah.
but I never saw the whole thing. I think I started watching it and then I got.
The thing is, the action scenes drag on. That's my major gripe about 3, especially.
So if
So
you
like,
don't,
I feel like you'll maybe get bored, but they make fun of it, and but the thing is like, he makes fun of it, but it's still doing it. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, don't worry guys, it's almost over. Like, he says that to the camera,
Yeah.
like, 3/4 of the way through.
yeah.
So, anyway.
Yeah, maybe I'll watch all 3 at some point.
I would recommend watching 1, 2, and 3, or at least the first one is too easy
Yeah.
about this style of humor, you know?
I started my own movie reaction channel.
Yeah.
So that's like an excuse to watch movies.
Yeah, you should watch Deadpool 1, yeah.
Yeah. We'll see.
Because I actually recently watched it with some friends because, for whatever reason, they're like, oh, you haven't seen Deadpool 1, you know, and I hadn't seen it in like 5 years or so.
Yeah.
You talking about a cartoon movie?
No,
No,
the
it's not
Marvel.
cartoon.
Marvel.
It is based on a comic book, though.
We went to a cartoon movie last week. It was
Oh yeah? Which one?
The one call it yellow square box? What do you call it?
Yeah, the minions? No.
I don't know the
Not the
name.
Minions.
This is number 4.
Yeah, this Despicable Me 4.
Yeah.
That was really bad.
It's
I-
not good.
It was so bad.
It's this point.
But anyway, guys, I'm getting up super early, so I gotta go.
Okay,
But,
okay.
good night. Bye.
Bye.
Uh-huh.
Hard one, right?
I'm sorry?
I feel like that was probably one of the more harder ones.
Yeah.
But
Well, I like it.
I think everybody enjoyed the challenge.
Yeah, it's a lot of moving. I like it.
Yeah, I think that's important. I want people to enjoy the
Mm-hmm.
challenge because that's what makes power flow, you know?
Yeah. I like it. It doesn't have too much back and, sometimes it's moving front and back. This is much better than this left and right.
Yeah, sometimes if you're facing the other wall,
Yeah.
unless I like walk over there, I try to encourage everyone to listen and not like rely on looking at me.
Right. Okay.
But
Sometimes moving too much, then I forgot which one is
yeah,
left and right.
sometimes moving around too much, you can get disoriented
Right.
for sure.
And I lost left and right side, I'm the bottom. I'm the person who cannot tell which hand is left and right.
Yeah. No, a lot of people confuse left and right all the time.
Yeah, so you move. So I like it. Today we don't do much that way.
Yeah,
I really like the class today.
yeah. I like this flow. It was fun coming up with this one.
Yeah.
And I love that we're doing the same flow like three weeks in a row. I think that is like really beneficial for everyone.
Yeah, I feel,
Because-
yeah.
Because hopefully by the third time around, you start feeling more comfortable with it.
Comfortable with that, yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a couple
Okay.
photos
Sure.
for promotional stuff. So. And I'm gonna wait. I have sometimes I'll get in my car when I leave and then I start texting. So I'd rather just text here,
Yeah.
respond to the text, and then get in the car.
Oh, that even better.
Be
Yeah,
safe.
Don't stay in the car.
All right. Have a good night. Hi, Mopar. Are you there? Mopar, you're still there. Great. I wanted to chat with you really quickly. How are you doing? So if anybody who's watching from their own device, now's the time to ask me any questions about the yoga sequence. Now that all my live students are gone. Hello, Mr. King. So if anybody was following along with the power flow, now's the time to ask some questions. Do you practice Ashtanga? Yes, I have practiced Ashtanga before. So this was power flow similar to Ashtanga, and that it focuses on strength and flexibility, and of course mindfulness. Mopar, did you practice the yoga sequence? Have you done the primary series? Yes, I have. I love the primary series. It's definitely a great practice. I'm taking it, Mr. King. I'm taking it. You do the primary series. You do Ashtanga. So Mopar, you came halfway to the class. Oh, okay. Yeah, I love Ashtanga just like I love Power Flow. They have similar health benefits, but I do like how you're holding poses for a while in Ashtanga, and but the thing about Vinyasa is it's very creative. It gives me the opportunity to create new and different sequences every time because I think it's healthy for your body to move in all the ways. And as much as I love Ashtanga, it's typically the same sequence each time, which I get bored with and other people can get bored with. So, but there is value in familiarity as well. So I like both. I like Ashtanga, but I also love to get creative with Vinyasa. Yes, I can upload the primary series of Ashtanga on YouTube. I'd be happy to do that at some point because I think the primary series is a great foundation for a lot of people. You know, it targets all the muscles as far as strength, flexibility, and when you're holding the poses and taking 5 breaths in each pose, it really helps you focus on your breath and finding stillness in the poses too. So I love a lot about Ashtanga. Mopar, I taught an Ashtanga class through a live stream before, but I'd be happy to upload one of those to YouTube. Sean, thank you for sharing my Venmo. So if you practice Power Flow today and you want to donate to support my work, my Venmo is Kimberly-Hamilton-22. So any donations are appreciated, even just $1. Thank you for sharing that, Sean. Yes, I've done the primary series and the second series of Ashtanga. I don't teach a lot of Ashtanga just because I like variety, and Ashtanga tends to be, you know, the same sequence. It's repetitive, which isn't to say there isn't value in that. Like I said, I do believe there is value in repetition and familiarity, but Ashtanga isn't my specialty. I have taught Ashtanga before, but I just enjoy creative Vinyasa a little bit more. But yeah, I've done the second series. What about you, Mr. King? Typically when you teach Ashtanga, when you practice Ashtanga, it's a very different structure than like a Vinyasa class. Or not, you know, every practice is different, so it's a different way of teaching too. With the Ashtanga practice, you're encouraged to practice a lot of it on your own. So anybody who is following along with Power Flow tonight, now's your chance to ask me any questions, and I can be a little more interactive with you before I go home and get ready. Yep, but it's, I understand that, Mr. King. So Mr. King, what other styles of yoga have you practiced? Liking the big pink Stanley mug. Oh my goodness. This is a giant Yeti. I've been drinking tea out of it all day. I taught a bunch of kids ballet before I came here and taught power yoga, and This was caffeinated, so I could have lots and lots of energy. It's my one vice. Oh, so Mr. King, you practice vinyasa as well. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, you might want to check out some of my power flows. I have a whole playlist called Power Flows where they're pretty active. So if you like the active style of yoga, you might like some of those. I also want to put yoga with weights. I want to create a sequence to post on YouTube, yoga with weights, because a lot of my students that come to vinyasa, they like focusing on strength and flexibility. So yoga with weights is one way to do that. Yoga sculpt. My favorite yoga pose, I have so many. It depends on how I'm feeling that day. So I really like the peaceful warrior because of the symbolism behind it. The sword of the peaceful warrior is love. So I love the symbolism behind that. How can we cultivate peace? How can we approach challenges with peace? How can we overcome obstacles in life with love and with peace? So I love that philosophy. So I think that's probably my favorite yoga pose. What is your favorite yoga pose? Oh, and Mopar, are you going to be joining us Thursday night? We're going to be watching The Goonies for the first time ever on Real Takes and Movie Breaks. It's going to be Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard, so. Ekapada Srisasana. Oh, cool. Yeah. I also really like Fallen Star. We did some of those today. I love Pigeon as far as a hip opening pose. As far as a heart opening pose, I love Camel. I love Bird of Paradise. Bird of Paradise is probably my favorite balance pose. Looking forward to movie night. Oh, so you've seen Goonies before? Yeah, I've never seen it. So, Mr. King, I also do movie reviews and reactions. I'm a filmmaker, so when I'm not teaching fitness classes and nutrition coaching, I'm making movies. So I started a movie review and reaction channel to talk about film Thursday night. It's called Real Takes and Movie Breaks, REEL. It's a play on words. So that's what I was talking about with Mopar. I've never seen The Goonies, so it'll be fun. Yes, I can do Titibasana. It's pretty hard, but I can do it. That's firefly pose, right? I usually use blocks with that one. Yeah, I usually use blocks, but I can do it. Has to be on a day when I'm not tired. The non-arm balance version. Yep, I can do both of those. All right, so anybody else who's watching, if you took my Power Flow class today through YouTube, now's the time to ask me questions about the sequence. If I can provide any additional guidance or support, just let me know. Well, it'll be fun watching it with you again, Mopar. What is the English translation of that pose? I can't remember what the Sanskrit term is. You sound a lot like this other chatter I was talking to, who was speaking in nothing but Sanskrit. Hidden tortoise. I think I know what pose that is. I'd have to look it up though. It's been a while. That's not like a common pose. There's so many poses out there. I think that's the one where you're like, you put your arms under your legs and yeah. It takes a lot of flexibility. So if anybody has questions about the power flow from tonight, now is the time to ask. Poses sound interesting. Yeah, there's so many poses out there. It's wild. I remember, I think I know what hidden tortoise is, but I'd have to look it up to be sure. Looks like there's 4 people watching, so feel free to say hello. Let me know if you have any questions about yoga. Especially about the yoga practice I taught tonight, or if you've been trying to follow any of my other videos. If you have any questions you want to ask me directly, now's the time where I can be a little more interactive. So the hidden tortoise pose you're talking about, I don't practice that regularly, but some of the names are kind of funny too. Like a lot of them have like animal names. And most of the poses, there's like 5 different names for the same pose. Like, like some people call peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. You know, people use the Sanskrit, Virabhadrasana 1, Virabhadrasana 2. There's like several different names for poses when it comes to yoga. It's kind of fun. Yeah, lotus pose. Little by little, baby steps. I would just start with Sukhasana, which just means staggering one shin in front of the other. And then also sitting up on a block can help. And just doing hip openers in general. So just lots of different hip openers, figure 4, pigeon pose, starting with half lotus and then eventually working up to full lotus. But doing like butterfly stretches, happy baby, any hip opening, cradling the baby. Hidden lotus pose. I'm not familiar with that one. But yeah, Mopar, I would just recommend general hip openers. And then eventually you can get into full lotus, but half lotus is just as valuable. Yes, I can do that, where I lay down in lotus pose. Yes. So if anyone has any questions about the yoga sequence tonight, if you followed along, just let me know about the specific sequence tonight. This is what I do with all my in-person students. So since I'm also live streaming simultaneously, now's an opportunity to ask. Thank you for sharing my Venmo, Sean. Yep, so if you want to donate to support my work, my Venmo is Kimberly-Hamilton-22. Even if you can only afford a few dollars, I appreciate any donations you can afford. And all donations will go back to into producing better quality content for this channel. Some of my videos on this channel have better quality than others because I happen to know filmmakers with good film and audio equipment. However, I don't own great equipment myself. So any donations I receive will go back to producing better quality content on here. The hardest yoga pose I could do, probably a handstand. Probably a handstand is the hardest. All right, well, I have to go home and tape an audition tonight, so just have a few minutes left to answer your questions. If you have them, don't be shy. Go ahead and ask any questions about the yoga sequence I